All right, so important part of your house being a healthy home is having a good water filtration system. Today we're going to look at AquaTru's reverse osmosis system. This is their under-counter sink version. And towards the end of the video, I want to show you how we actually decided not to put this underneath the kitchen sink so we could save space, and I want to show you how we set that up. All right, so what we liked about this AquaTru reverse osmosis system was how easy it was to actually change the filters. One of the things that you can get into with these reverse osmosis systems is it's so difficult and complicated to change the filters. It looks like something out of space, like a space machine, that you'd have to change all these out, and you just don't change the filters. I have one in another house and it's so complicated. So these are easy. You have different color-coded filters. You can see this is the pre-carbon, and it's as easy as taking this and popping it in just like that and taking it out and changing it. And then you got your blue one. This is the membrane here that goes in on this one, right in there. That's your RO membrane, and then you have your VOC carbon with the pH mineral boost on this one. This is the alkaline version of the under-counter model, and just pop it right in, and there it goes. So this is stage 1 and 2, stage 3, stage 4. So it's a 4-stage reverse osmosis system. So you also have a tank that goes along with this system, and this is made to fit underneath the sink, and you can fit it underneath the kitchen sink, but it takes up a lot of space. So if you store anything underneath your kitchen sink, this is going to be the majority of it. By the time you put this here underneath your sink, and then you mount this on the wall, maybe above it or wherever it fits, you're going to have something like this taken out, at least half of your kitchen sink taken out. Your drain and everything's going to be over here for your sink. You have also your garbage disposals under there. So it eats up a lot of space. So there's a couple things. I'll show you how we did this house here in a minute, of how we decided not to put this under the sink. This is your faucet, so this would go in the sink faucet and it would turn on, and that's going to deliver the RO water at your sink. So you want to make sure that this is not just coming out of your kitchen sink, but also over to your refrigerator. And we're going to look at that too, how we plumb that down at this kitchen sink and how we got it over to our ice maker, and where you also get water from the refrigerator to get good clean water there. A lot of times you'll get it to the kitchen sink, but it doesn't go to the fridge, and you're always getting ice and water out of there, so you're really not getting filtered good clean water out of your fridge. So that's important as well. So this tank is a 3-gallon tank, and you can find other RO systems out there that may have different size tanks. So if you want one that even has a bigger tank, it's even more of a reason not to put this underneath your kitchen sink. So this one here is going to live inside of our utility closet because we didn't want to put it under the kitchen sink. This is where we're going to have a soft water system back here. It's really kind of tight in here, but we're able to get it set up to where it works. This tank will either sit on the ground or come up here off the ground on a platform. We probably will hold it up a little bit on a platform here on the ground once the final flooring goes in. But what we're going to do is this is going to mount right up here. So we put backing in the wall, so we have flexibility on the height here that we decide we want to put this on the wall. And then you'll have your filters right here. So you can walk right into your utility closet and change, just change your filters out just like that. So we tried to get everything that we have in their utility closet, like low voltage, humidistats, radon, electrical, all that is all in this one space. So even our tankless water heater, but this is where this is going to mount. So what you're looking at back behind me, this is our main line coming up here that actually feeds our fire sprinklers, and it's also going to feed our water softener and water filter and the RO. So this line right here is a 1/2-inch line. This is PEX-A. It's Legend's PERT pipe is what it is. So it's a PERT pipe, actually, 1/2-inch by Legend. And it's got expansion fittings on it. This is actually feeding from the RO down to the kitchen sink. So we've taken this here, and we're going to pipe this along back behind here over to our RO system. That's going to be the feed coming out and then going down to the kitchen. And then once we get to the kitchen, we'll walk down there in just a second, and I'll show you how we're plumbing that so you can get water to the refrigerator and then also water to the kitchen sink. So let's go down to the kitchen now. All right, so now we're inside the kitchen, and the sink is directly centered on this window looking outside. Now you'll see here, this is a 1/2-inch PERT pipe. It's labeled RO. This is coming from the utility closet upstairs down to here. Now underneath the crawl, we've put a T in this and we've spliced off over here to our refrigerator. So this is the supply, water supply coming over to the refrigerator here. You can see it goes here. We insulated it because it's in an exterior wall, and then it goes down into the crawl space, and those tee off under there. So we have our main location for the RO system up in that utility closet space, and that ends up feeding both of these down in the kitchen and allows us to keep the space underneath the kitchen sink here. All right, so just to recap, this RO system by AquaTru will work underneath the kitchen sink. But if you want to save that space, you can go ahead and find a spot in your home, a utility closet if possible, and you can pipe that down here. You'll either need a 3/8 or a 1/2 inch PEX line or copper line, whatever you want to run down here, or even PERT pipe, and that'll get you enough volume to come down and feed your refrigerator and also your sink. So, all right, I hope that was helpful. If you'd like more information about building a custom home, building an ADU, or doing a whole house remodel project, you can visit our website at freemansconstruction.com. If you need help with any of your real estate needs, either buying or selling your home or land, you can visit our real estate company's website at freemansrealty.com. So thanks again for watching.